folks. How you doing today? Hope you're having a pretty awesome day. Well, I had to pop by Canadian Tire earlier today and I saw they had a knife on sale. And it was listed at $50 on sale for $10, so 80% off, $10 for a knife. It's worth taking a look at. So I picked one up. So we're going to have a look at it in case you happen to be around a Canadian Tire this weekend. You see it on sale. You're wondering, should I grab it? Should I not? Well, I can't tell you whether you should or you shouldn't, but I can give you a closer look at some of the details to help you make up your mind. So if you're interested, stick around and we'll jump into that. Alrighty. So the knife is a Camillus, quality knife since 1876. They've got titanium here and they've got Storm down here. I'm going to assume the Storm is the name of the knife. Camillus lifetime warranty. We have a folding blade, 3CR13 stainless steel, 2.75-inch blade, non-slip grip. Little Camillus information on the back. Now it says here titanium 3CR13 stainless steel blade. Now I'm not a steel expert, but I'm pretty sure there's no titanium in 3CR13. I think it's a low carbon stainless steel. Basically what I know about it, it's going to have moderate to high corrosion resistance because it's low carbon. Hardness is going to be on the lower to moderate end, probably in the low 50s. What else? Edge retention, I think, is going to be moderate to low. It's a steel, I think, that takes a really good edge, a nice sharp edge, but it doesn't hold that edge a long time. So you're going to have to sharpen it more often. And where it's a low hardness steel, it tends to run the course that it's going to be a tougher steel. So it's going to resist chipping and breaking and things like that. But it may take a bend if you use it wrong. So possibly, maybe it has some kind of a titanium coating. There's no mention on the packaging what this black coating is, so maybe that has something to do with it. But aside from that, it's got a non-slip grip, lanyard hole, and tip down pocket clip. Blade length of 2.75 inches, overall length of 6.69 inches. So let's have a closer look. So here's the knife. So you've got a blue and black two-tone. The blue section is a hard plastic, and your black section is a rubberized material. That's where you get your enhanced grip. You have a lanyard hole. Looks to be T6 screws for your frame and T8 for your pivot. Your blade alignment is good right down the center. You have a right hand only tip down pocket clip with some protruding screws, but there looks to be quite a bit of clearance in there. Clip is very rigid, tight. You've got some pretty solid retention there. And there's no jimping or texturing to the clip, so it shouldn't tear the hem of your pocket up too bad. So it is a slip joint. You have a nail nick here, and you open it up. You have a liner lock. There is good access to the liner lock. It's easy to get at. A little bit of jimping there to help out. Your blade is more or less a drop point, I guess. Appears to be a flat grind. You've got looks like a fairly thick coating on it. And perhaps that's where your titanium comes in. So you've got your Camillus titanium. Edge grind. Looks pretty good, pretty even. Slightest little sharpening choil there. Maybe a little bit heavy towards the tip here. No other markings other than Camillus titanium. Feels pretty good in the hand. I have medium-sized hands, so it's just barely a 4-finger grip for me. Larger hands would probably make it a 3-finger grip, but you do have a lanyard hole, so you can add a lanyard to give you some extended purchase. A little bit of jimping at the top here. It's not particularly aggressive or long, maybe 1/4 inch. Really, I don't get a lot of purchase from that. My thumb tends to ride further down the spine of the blade, so I have to choke back quite a bit to get any effect from that jimping. The liner lock, the jimping on that, I do feel that a bit here. It's not like tearing my finger up or anything, but I do feel it. Probably would have been better off had they scalloped the scale out on this side and then recessed the liner lock even with this side. So you would have still had good access to it, but it wouldn't have protruded out, kind of dug into your finger any. Pocket clip, really don't notice that. I don't fuss about tip up or tip down carry. I don't have a preference. As long as I know how the knife is oriented in my pocket, I know how to draw it. But you get really good coverage on your liner lock. You have a detent ball. And right there you see the hole for the detent ball to drop into. And catches right about there. It's not the strongest detent. Ooh, there you go. Actually opens with a little downward flick. If I did it right, I might be able to open the knife entirely. There you go. So that locked up. I don't think it's going to open in your pocket or anything like that, but if that's something that's a bother to you, just tighten that pivot up a little bit and you should solve that. So close length by my measurements comes in just an 1/8 shy of 4 inches. Overall length we'll put at right about 6 5/8. Blade length I have right about just an 1/8 shy of 3 inches, and a cutting surface about 2 5/8. So overall, for a $10 knife, no big complaints. This is sharp out of the box. Certainly seems to be. So there's your 3 CR13 steel. Takes a nice sharp edge. You're just probably going to have to sharpen it more often. So there you have it. So for 10 bucks, I think it's a decent knife. You know, is it top of the line, high end knife? No, but you can get it for 10 bucks. I don't think you can go wrong there. Good beater knife, good throw it in your truck, throw it in a bag, throw it in your purse kind of knife, so you have one when you need one. Could be a regular carry for somebody that's not going to hard use a knife. You know, just general occasional cutting tasks and whatnot. You know, just to have a knife in case you need a knife. Overall, for 10 bucks, I think that's a good purchase. I think you'll get your money's worth out of it as long as you don't hard use it and try and use it like a pry bar or a chopper or anything like that. I think it'd be a decent little knife. So if you happen to see one, there you go. You've got some information you can go with to help you decide whether you want to pick one up or not. That'll be it for today. Oh, that old-timer boot knife that broke on me the other day, I did get the scales reattached. That faux pin was lost in the grass somewhere. And I did regrind that swedge. If you remember, if you saw that video, the swedge kind of stopped here. So I carried it all the way down to match the other side. Gives it a nice, more pokey tip. This takes a really nice edge too, this one here. Anyway, for anybody interested, they're just put back together. I've ordered some scale material. I think I'm going to do a recover on this one. I got some bone and some micarta coming, so probably go with the micarta in case I want to use it as a throwing knife. I want something a little tougher on there. The bone would probably chip or shatter. But that is that one looked after. So anyway, that'll be it for today. I hope you have an awesome day. Hope you have some great plans for the weekend. Get out, hang out with some people you enjoy spending time with. Go for a walk in the woods. Enjoy that peace and quiet. The birds are coming back. Things are starting to bloom. Woods would be a great place to hang out right now. If you do, take a knife with you. Might come in handy. Y'all take care.